Perfect. Let me just mute my mic. I just let me log into this. There we go. Just have to set up that scene so it's now available. I can now use that scene wherever I want. But I forgot how. Hotkeys. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh. Okay. Yes, they were correct. That fixes it. Okay. I haven't designed anything for, well, I've been working on that, but you're not actually sure when you work on this. Where was I before this? Yes, I was trying to make mux. So I need to put, yeah, I need to put these two lines down there. Right. Yes, yes, yes. I hope, at least. I had it all designed, yet somehow forgot. That should work. Or should I just branch it from here? Yeah, yeah, I can just... No, I can't steal it from this. Oh, I can definitely steal it from here. I'm trying to make a massive computer. This is instruction memory, then you have the register, and you have ALU. Next thing I would add would be the program counter, but first I have to route everything. Now I remember why I had it on this side. So I was going to make a mod. Yes, I was mod. Yes, I did this wrong. You know what? I can make that later. I will attempt to make any suggestion. And I've done a lot of builds before. Randomizer is something I have yet to make. What happened here? I mean, redstone ideas. Otherwise, it just will be a lot of random stuff. This will correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because I'm good at redstone. Well, good enough at redstone, at least. That's exactly what I'm doing. I just need to make the randomizer for it. Think of using barrels or shulkers. Shulkers would be this, and it should be random at least. Put those in there. I forgot that. Yeah, but also like about the difference between this and Redstone is that this requires tile drops, which is something I turn off naturally because of this. Hydraulic press wouldn't actually work though. That would just be a very basic flying machine. And I haven't done much with flying machines yet. I will. You know what? I'm going to see what a randomizer is. When the Minecraft Wiki. This might work, because I can use a road coder. Actually, I just had an idea. I don't need to use any of this. There's something very simple that I could use the advantage of. A dropper, a sword, and a stackable item and a non-stackable item. Because then I just put these two in here, then I don't know what it's not right. Yeah, it is random. Okay, good. Because now I can just stack all of these. I can just stack them. Now I have a 4-bit randomizer. You know what? I'm actually going to develop this idea. There we go. And now now if I hook it up correctly, I can make this work. I don't know why it's lagging. Let me just turn down the render distance. That would fix it, I thought. Yeah, who needs smooth lighting? Instead, I placed them. I forgot that rotation. Do I? There we go. Now I can rotate it. Because this should be different now. Yep, because they're locked. Which then means I can now have comparator outputs. Which should output 1, but should, I believe, output a higher number. Wait, let's go back in. Yeah, we have we have ones and threes. So if I give it an input of 3, that's annoying. How am I? Just have an idea. Just do that. Put this. Didn't want that. Actually, well, it's fine to use a repeater because it should just subtract. And we can put. There we go. Put comparators here. Put more wool here. Then we can. What is it called? SSC, signal strength block. Then we can just give it of 2. Yes! Works. If I grab a lamp, you have binary number. It's a randomizer that works. But I can't really make it fully random from this. Because that's a 4-bit randomizer, which can only hold up up to 15, but we actually only need to hold 6. This is pretty much what I built. But that's only a 2. Oh, okay. Is this... Yeah, that's pretty much what I've done. but not what I want. And that's annoying. We have a random number generator, but it generates. But it's not. It's too big. I can remove one bit, and that's now 7 possible possibilities. Wait, but that's still too much. Because the minimum we want is 1 would be this. But then the highest what we want would be but that doesn't work because then you have 7 and 0, which is when they're all on or all off. I just had an idea. Well, no, but no, I'm not going to use one of those. I'd have to use one of these. This would be difficult to figure out where it would end. So I'm just going to take this entire part, and then I can reuse it. And I can just cut off parts of it. Because I'm thinking, what about a 3-bit plus a 3-bit? That makes 6 bits. That's not going to be needed. That won't be needed. That won't be needed. This isn't going to be needed at all. That won't be needed. That's not going to be needed. This won't be needed. That won't be needed. That's from nothing, which means that doesn't get triggered. This isn't going to power anything. Those two are useless. That's not needed. Which therefore means that this entire line is useless. Does it work? Like a normal adder. Okay. Why is that not being added to it? Is there, there's no input. If nothing gets input, does that really matter? Does the state change? Or nothing's going to input to it, so that will never change. That's annoying. I don't know where I go wrong. That's how difficult that is. You know what? It doesn't really matter. I'll just send it through a line. I did this wrong again. How did I design it? Wasn't this design, was it? Oh, it was. Let me look at my design. That's annoying. Wait, actually, this is correct. But we wanted to end. Oh, but the. Well, I'll just make a glass tower of it. I'll just have to do what I did last time. Just have to handle every possible combination. Each possible combination can be shown. Yes, every possible combination can be shown on these, and then that will be sent vertically. That's why I don't like it. Uh, First case, that's on. So the first one is on, off, off. Yeah, that's fine. Next one is, this one's on, this one. Next case is these two on, this one's off. Oh yes, it has to be off. That's what was different. It's inverted. That's always how a decoder works. Currently all zeros, which I did not make a case for. I did this wrong. That's meant to be a repeater. That's still off. One, two, three. These two are on. Then we have repeater there. Okay. Now I have to repeat the same thing I did before. Hello. This is annoying. Repeating, continuously building these over and over again. But hopefully it'll be worth it. I don't just find a better answer later. Realize this was all for nothing. Hopefully this works. A lot. Which direction was it? Currently I'm working on a random, pretty much a dice. But before I was working on something bigger. Which was the thumbnail. It's annoying that doesn't go all the way up here. All cases have to be accounted for. It gets a bit further. Doesn't make it all the way. The final case would only work if none of the others were on. That's the only way I could really check for it. Perfect, so only one case works at a time. And the randomizer should work. Perfect. Now if I just somehow I'm gonna have to make this vertical. This actually might work. I just connect these up. That works. I can do that. I can just continue the line. Now I could actually steal from here instead. Saves resources. Now only two more cases. And finally, the last line. It may not look great, but it works. I'm not going to build this again. Aha, that's why it wasn't working. If I bring this out correctly, I maybe make it a bit smaller. It works. It's in line. Now I just have to hook up this redstone. It works. It's a dice. Sometimes it just rolls nothing. Let's see if I can get one of those cases. Persistent, though. There's only 2 of 8 cases. There we go. No, what I'm going to just do is at the end of each line, I'm going to put a torch. I'm going to AND all of these together. And if they're all equal to 0, so it's one of the special cases where where it's either a 0 or a 7, it's going to end up re-rolling, which I think can work. Now I can put a torch there, with a repeater here. So it just keeps rolling until it gets 0. Actually think this is much better. If we get this, then I can connect this correctly. Should now just be able to put that in there, have it be an OR gate. It's when it's none, it should re-roll. Why? I could make it so it only works when that's on. I can still keep that in as an extra. What I could do is have it go just a bit lower, and therefore it would be able to. And triggers this, and just those two. I could do that. We'll have it send a line between all of them. If I just put one here, then yeah, that would be active. And I can have it go in, place one here, and connect all the lines. But that's just gonna that will just connect all the lines itself. That's not going to work. I still want to do something similar though. Try activating all lines so I could get them all active, but then they activate each other. That won't work. No, that won't work either. I could, though, still get something to trigger this. Why is that? Oh. Yeah, but I don't. I want it to be like that sort. That's really difficult to do with the others. Powered up. No, that won't work because that's going to trigger down here. Well, then that's going to get activated. That I don't want to be connected. That will activate it as well. I know. Soft powered can't activate redstone. That's fine. There. There we go. That works. Well, I've now made a dice. And now I need another suggestion. What could I make? Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna make some doors. Or I made a 3x3 though. Can I remember how, I don't remember what the 3x3 was. I know it was this, there was I've made a 4x4 before as well. What would happen if I was to trigger this? know there was power into there, but why? I don't remember what was where. There was something very specific before. It's probably that. I remember there being something there. Maybe it was there. That's probably what I was doing wrong. That's something I don't understand. Why does that exist? What if, no, but I don't think it was that. I'm probably going to end the stream now.